Hello. I want to say thank you to you both for coming to this convention as well. It's really nice to see actors that don't have many convention appearances come to ours. It's a very special time for us, so it's really nice to see you both here today, and thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
I was sitting there, didn't really know what to ask, but one thing came to mind. I was wondering, you both had experience working with Garry Chalk and David Kaye. Do either one of you have like something special you can recall to that really impressed upon you by working with the two of them?
Well, Doug's probably, again, got more on this than me, being a director as well, but one thing that always stood out to me about Garry, when Doug said, like, on camera, he's so, you know, steely-eyed and in the booth, in Reboot, hack and slash.
Yeah.
So Scott and Garry, look crazy.
He knows already.
I know, his stories are coming. It so struck me how, and pardon the pun, but how animated
Yeah.
Gary's body language is. When he's just like, oh, how do you keep in your face on the mic? Like, he's just full bore, you know? Full bore. David, I have never been in a booth with David. I think we've been in some of the same shows. We recorded separately. We used to do some radio work together, actually. We used to do some imaging work together, which is how we first met way, way back. So I don't know what he's like in a room.
I remember I led a very advanced workshop, and the invite was to people that were always like top 3 callbacks, but just not quite winning the role. And two of my students were David Kaye and Pauline Newstone. And we worked every Sunday for 4 months, just deep into scripts and performance and bringing it off the page. And it's just that extra. And I'd like to say that ever since then, David's got everything he auditioned for.
Yes.
And it's so wonderful. I mean, of course, I worked with him in Beast Wars, and Garry. Gary's always the leader of the, like someone it's a group dynamics thing, and someone's always the clown and someone's always the leader. Gary's always the leader and Scott's always the clown. Sometimes you get into a room where now you've got Scott and Lee Tokar, and it's like, oh, because they both compete for that clown role, and then it's a little insane. That's why you need Garry. Come on, guys, we got a job to do here.
You've had a lot of fond memories then doing Beast Wars with the whole cast.
Oh yeah, that's great. And I feel so great when I watch Last Week Tonight, and I get to hear David Kaye doing. What's his bit called? And now.
I don't remember what it's called.
No, I thought there was. What's the deal with? Yeah, something like that.
Nice. Are you very good friends still with your voice actor co-workers to this day, like including Garry and David? Like, do you guys still talk often on a personal basis, or just workmanship?
I do with Garry and David, more infrequently with Ian.
Okay.
And that's about it, I think.
Yeah, Richard Newman's kind of a friend of the family.
Okay.
Richard Newman, I worked with him on Silverwing. That's a great guy.
And Lee and I are old friends. Yeah.
Cool.
Lee's
and
a
Dale
nice person.
Wilson.
Yes, Dale.
Yeah, he lives on the island, Vancouver Island, with me, and we visit once in a while.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.